Hello guys, and welcome to episode 45 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as Brasilia using the Purity Affinity. And today we might finish the campaign. I'm not quite sure if we will, because we have a long way to go in terms of movement and our units. But Blisk and Izot are, more or less half health. Sizwe is going to be hit really hard very soon, and then the Slavs will only have one settlement left. The Franco-Iberians are sitting there with Amparo, and I have a lot of military units surrounding that. And then, of course, we have our military units building up around Kesampatan as well. Sorry about the little map glitch there, I don't know what that was. But, yeah, Kesampatan will be ours soon enough. They don't have the military units to really stop me because they are so far behind in tech. But anyway, let's quickly have a look at these messages. I think I covered them all in the last episode, so let's just move on to the next turn. We do still have a predator to move, so let's use that. We've got a predator in Megan. Let's actually put that into Masego. Get the Centurion up. Couple more units to move that battle suit down, and this predator can hit Izot. And then is that everything done? Could well be. Let's move on to the next turn. So the Australians hitting my battle suit pretty hard actually, with the orbital laser and the settlement. Eridani is condemning me. I'm not really sure how useful that is at this point in the game. Eridani made peace with Hutama. Not even sure why they're at war, because they are either side of my empire.
The capacity for stupid agents to produce smart outcomes has a lesson for the manager. Your employees do not need to know very much for you to get the desired results.
Swarm robotics is complete.
The day is coming when the Anthropocene advent will be viewed as the inflection point for a new rate of evolution on this planet.
Level 9 harmony reached. So let's now choose a production in my settlements. We'll get a progenitor garden in Cittadella. Progenitor. For those of you who watched my Homeworld series, that name is very familiar. Maybe we were the progenitors that came before the story of Homeworld. That would be rather interesting, wouldn't it? If the Civilization story tied in with Homeworld. That would be pretty cool. Anyway. Axiom, let's get the Augmentary. At Seric, let's get the Augmentary as well. At Krabros, the Augmentary. Those Augmentaries are just so good. Not sure why we're selecting a production in Izar, because I'm actually raising that. At Zuberi, we want a Molecular Forge, and we need to choose a new research. So I'm basically going to select everything that only takes one turn. So the Swarm Intelligence there, and the Synthetic Thought. Then we can go towards Collaborative Thought. And after that, Protogenics. Yep, let's go to Protogenics. And I'll leave it at that for now. That's a few more turns of technology to complete. Let's upgrade this True Battle Suit and hit the Disciple. Then move this Dragoon onward. True Battle Suit forward. And this one can just fortify until healed. This one can move round. We have the Dragoon coming round from this side. Let's upgrade that and hit the CNDR. Veterancy gained for this Dragoon. Let's upgrade that and fortify it until healed, unless I need it. Let's attack Blisk with the Devastators. And if I upgrade these dragoons, will that allow me to take it over? I think it will. Yeah, Blisk is ours. We'll annex that, and we can move on to Izot. So Izot is going to need some bombardment from my air units, I think. So let's get the Predators on the case. Does that leave it low enough to be taken over? If I move this Dragoon round, move this Battlesuit round, that's gonna not be enough moves. Maybe I'm gonna have to take it over next turn then. How annoying. Oh well. No rush, I suppose. Let's get the Dragoon from Serik to head down to Kesempatan. Blisk, we will work on a clinic. Veterancy gain for this Predator. Make that disciplined. And we can continue to hit this way. It's a shame they don't have the bombing upgrade, because otherwise these would do a lot of damage. You can see we're chunking away at the settlement though. Soon we're just going to have a melee unit come in and take it over for us. Get this Chulev destroyer to head towards the last Slavic settlement, which is up here. Izot will be ours shortly, so I'm discounting that. Predator can move down to Nit 10. The one in Nit 10, that can hit Sizwe as well. The Battlesuit on the move. Dragoon can fortify into a healed. Move the Warden down. Fortify into a healed that Battlesuit. And maybe it's time to just declare war on the Franco-Iberians. They are condemning me at the end of the day, so let's just get rid of them. We'll move all my military units in and start attacking them. So just moving up all these fortified units. Those in reserve. Let's destroy the alien nest. Get some science. Even though it's not really useful at this point. We've got to do all the trade routes. I'm actually just going to tell the trade routes to do nothing at this point in the game. Like, I really don't care. I think we have enough turns to take over all of the settlements on the map before we run out of money, so we should be fine. So all the trade convoys can do nothing. Actually, I should probably tell them to sleep so they stop annoying me. Look at this. Oh, I think I accidentally told a unit to go to sleep there that I didn't want to. And that was much quicker. Don't care about trade convoys anymore. I think with all of those augmentaries being finished over the last few episodes, we've really sorted out our energy problems. We don't have to rely on trade anymore at all. It's still funny how at the end of the game, at this point, where we have so many settlements that we're in negative energy, it just shows how overpowered trade is. Or maybe it's not so overpowered anymore because you need so much of it to make such an effect. But it's definitely something you can't ignore. Any important messages? I don't think so. Need to keep my melee units moving down to that settlement there. Kesem Patan hitting my Dragoon. The orbital laser is actually hitting Pembella for whatever reason. Enemy trike there. Attempting to do some damage to Brasilia. They're actually doing quite a lot. But they don't have anything to take it over, so I don't really care. This is actually really good for me because they're not attacking my military units. So Amparo really looks doomed right now. Bongani's being attacked by Seraphs, but we are returning a lot of damage. And I think to take over Sizwe, I'm actually going to use the Dragoon that's in Thabo.
Command decisions are not made on a single data point. They are the result of 1,000 data points crystallized in a single moment.
So swarm intelligence finished.
The food of this planet passes through our bodies and enriches us, just as we pass through the body of this planet and enrich it.
Level 10 harmony reached. And we can actually upgrade the Xenoswarm. What's this? True Xenoswarm, 20 HP damage to adjacent enemy units on death, or plus 32 strength, plus 20% when in miasma and attacking or defending. I think the Prime Xenoswarm would be the best, because that gets a boost when next to friendly units, so we'll get that. Not sure we're going to be building any of them though. Let's start choosing production options. We need to get our health back up. So let's see if we can focus on that in some of these settlements. I'm going to get a laboratory in Tenang, in Kala. We'll get the optical surgery at New Hope. The optical surgery as well, I think. Cersei, we want the progenitor garden. At Masego, let's get an optical surgery. And at Berat, the same. In Ainsa, the same as well. And at Lacour, a progenitor garden, I think. Although we can still build gene gardens and gene smelters, so I'll do that. And this Devastator near Blisk, well, that can upgrade and head towards Heba. Heba is the last settlement of the Slavic Federation after Izot. But let's get my predators to hit Izot. And that is definitely ours this turn. Make all those attacks happen. Seems that my game's a bit stuck at the moment. The animation broken in Uria. Want to have a look at these victories. Because we have swarm intelligence, now we can research nanorobotics and head towards the Transcendence victory if we wanted to. Let's hit Amparo with everything we've got. Trade convoys can just be slept. That Centurion can move up to clear out the rest of the aliens. Down here, well, I need to continue to take out the military units before I start attacking the settlement. So let's kill off this Disciple. Move that true battlesuit to actually start attacking the settlement along with this one. Get this Dragoon up. And this Dragoon, well, I'm actually going to fortify that until healed. Delete that trade convoy, that one as well. So many things to do. So many trade convoys to sleep, it's ridiculous. At least it's a lot quicker now. We'll get the Predators both to hit Sisway from here. And we'll hit it with the second Predator as well. Let's get this Dragoon to make its way over. Izot is pretty much ours. Camera wandering off on its own. Annex that city, and the melee units can continue towards Heba. I'm actually going to start attacking it straight away. Blitzkrieging through the Slavic lands. Move up this Lev destroyer so I can use it to attack Amparo if I need to, although I don't think I will need to. Pretty sure I have enough units here to take over the settlement. Let's give this battlesuit health and use it to attack Amparo. We'll do it with the other one as well. Do it with this one. Going to move the Dragoon onto that tile and then attack the settlement as well. That will allow me to put a battlesuit on the hill next to the settlement. Need to get this Lev tank out the way, so let's attack that with both my Dragoons here. I can actually just get a Dragoon onto that tile, so I'll do that. And at Izot, we'll work on a organ printer, why not? At near 10, again another Predator to use, so we'll hit Sisway with that. Do you have that battlesuit getting really close? This one can fortify. We'll move this Devastator into range of Sisway. Let's hit it with the Predator. And this one as well. And we nearly have Sisway down to like minimal health. I was hoping I could attack the Aegis with that True Lev Destroyer, but I can't. Get that battlesuit down. This Predator can also hit Sisway. My lord, I thought I had already moved them all. Going to fortify until healed that Dragoon. Move up this one already. Okay, let's get Uria to move on the Warden. This Predator. I guess I'll just make that attack the Aegis because we've already got Sisway down to minimal health. Can move up that Dragoon. Move down this battlesuit. Finally, all my units coming together in a massive ball to crush the Slavs and the African Union. So much destruction going to be coming in the next couple of turns. So many people killed. Now I wonder how many people have died in this sort of entire world war. It's been pretty mental. Going to have to move on these Predators now to another settlement so that I can actually use them to hit Heba. This Warden, that has to keep moving down, has something in its way. Nothing else to worry about. So let's see what the enemy does. Australians finally using their orbital laser to attack a melee unit rather than Pembella. Good job, Australians. Finally did the right thing. Franco-Iberians aren't, though. They didn't learn. They're still hitting Brasilia, even though that's completely pointless. A couple of strikes hitting my battle suit. Looks like I lost that. Oh well. I've got another to replace it. Maybe they should give the AI a give up button. Because this is not looking good for any of them. All of the nations left on this planet are reduced to one settlement. Let's kill off this educator. The Predator at Masego. Is that gonna be used to hit Sizwe? I'm not sure. I can't take over Sizwe this turn, I don't think, because I don't have a melee unit in range. Really annoying. What are these production choices? Let's just quickly go through these. Do we need anything else in terms of buildings? No, I don't think so. Let's just build more solar collectors. Get the progenitor garden at Santo Adrio. Manuel, we'll get the optical surgery. At Boa Esperanza, we want a progenitor garden as well. Optical surgery at Fiel. At Rahi, we want a molecular forge, I think. Freeland, we'll get an augmentary. At Gran Exito, an optical surgery. And at Fidel, a progenitor garden. Let's upgrade this Devastator and use it to hit Sizwe. Veterancy gained for this Dragoon. Take over Amparo this turn, so let's do that. Destroy the Franco-Iberians once and for all. They've also insulted me a lot throughout this campaign, and it is their time to die.
Comment sommes-nous arrivés là?
Goodbye, Franco-Iberians. Nice knowing you. Or probably not. Right, let's move on the Predator to attack Heba. And now we can probably take this over in this turn because of the amount of units I have here. Not sure though. That Predator can hit the Aegis. Upgrade this Dragoon and move it down. Same with this one. This Dragoon can upgrade before attacking Heba. I'm going to attack it with that Dragoon. And let's move forward the Devastator. Can this Dragoon attack? No, it can't. Not in this turn. What about this one? Nope. Not sure if there was a way I could have taken over Heba in this turn. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're assured to take it over next turn anyway. Get this Dragoon down from Izar. Upgrade this battlesuit. Now next to Kesem Patan. Get the Dragoon there as well. And maybe we should start attacking. I think we will. Attack with everything we got. Might allow them to kill off a couple of units, but I don't really mind at the end of the day. Predators are here. That can continue to hit the city, I guess. Do the same with that Predator. Get the true Lev Destroyer set up and attack Sizwe. Hit it with this Predator as well. We're just bombarding the crap out of the city for the sake of it by sending those orders. Getting pretty ridiculous. Also made that worker. Move that battlesuit across. This one can fortify until healed. I think we're so close to the end of the campaign now that it doesn't really matter what I do. Like, doing all these air attacks is just literally pointless. So yeah, just moving all my military units as quickly as possible now. Let's go kill some aliens while we're at it. Job done. My agent just finished establishing a network. I'm not sure how useful that really is right now, but there we go. If it makes the agent feel fulfilled, then that's fine by me. Oh my lord, how many more units do I have to move? We have so many. It's ridiculous. We're definitely going to take over Sizwe and Hebda, or Heba in the next turn. We've already destroyed the Franco-Iberians, and then it's just the Pol-Australians. Who knew? The people who I tried to befriend for so long will be the last people remaining alive due to my mercy. They were at peace for so long as well, because I left them with Kesempatan. And, yeah, didn't really do anything about it. Should have killed them off a lot sooner, but I never did. Some final pleas for mercy from the Slavs. We are of course going to refuse that.
Turing Shanda. Noun. Shame felt upon discovering one has mistaken an artificial intelligence for a close relation.
Synthetic thought is complete.
How beautiful it is to speak to the machine in its own language and have it speak back in ours.
Level 8 Supremacy reached. Citadella. Going to work on a node bank, and at Central we'll get a progenitor garden, Bella, an optical surgery, at Prosperity, an augmentary, and at Liqueur, feed site hub, at Bongani, an alien preserve. And let's now upgrade this Dragoon. Want to use that to attack Kesempatan. Kesempatan holding strong though, look at that. Look. They've killed off a couple of my melee units, and that's really, really annoying. We're going to do a lot of damage to the settlement this turn though, and then next turn we should be able to take it over. True battle suit towards Sizwe. Move the warden down. Let's just take over these settlements. Let's not waste any more time. So going to attack Heba with everything I got and take it over with the Dragoon. Say goodbye to the Slavs.
Porażenie wymaga najliczejszego heroizmu.
I hope that we could preserve this world, not destroy it. Well, that's too bad. It's all mine now. Annex the city. We'll attack Sizwe with the Devastators. And we can take it over with the battlesuit.
Our children cry, our widows weep.
All things must pass, I am told, even such as we. African Union passing away. So now it's time to annex that city as well. And with only one nation left on the map, the Pol-Australians, we are so close to dominating the entire world. Augmentary can be worked on in Heba. We can just pretty much ignore most of the orders now. Let's just sleep every unit and fortify all of these. Because I pretty much don't need to move any of them anymore. Can I just automate them? I'll just automate explore. Okay. Send off that solar collector. Get all of the predators to do nothing. No important messages. We'll move on to the next turn. More fortifications. And that's it. Kitan Patan is going to destroy my Dragoon. Hopefully we have enough firepower to take over the settlement next turn. Let's do it. Going to attack with the battle suits first, I think. Oh, is that just going to be... Ah, it's just not enough. That's so troll. Oh my lord. What a joke. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is phasal transport some units toward Seric and move them down. Wow. How annoying. So this might actually take a little bit of micromanagement. I need to just get Dragoons to head there, so do all these. Let's just kill that alien for whatever reason. Go through and randomly select production choices. So annoying I can't just skip all this crap. God damn it. I don't need you anymore. Just fortify. Is that Dragoon? That'll just fortify until healed. Automate the worker. And now we can move on to the next turn. After we do the rest of these units. Why doesn't it just originally add those to the queue? That's really weird. Futama asking for a peace treaty. What kind of bullshit is that? And now the Australians building military units out their arse.
Of course, consensus is uninspiring and right. However, inspiring original ideas are often tragically wrong-headed.
We have collaborative thought finished.
Biology is entropy. Why choose chaos when the path to eternity lies at your feet?
Level 9 Supremacy reached. Get the Dragoon into the city. Phasal transport it to Seric. Gonna have to retreat that Dragoon now, aren't I? So annoying. Can I just buy one here? That's probably a good idea. Let's purchase some units here as well. Get a Shulev destroyer. That will help us take over the settlement. Randomly choose production choices. Don't really care. Get the Dragoons on the move. This is literally going to take like 3 turns now. It's really annoying. Maybe I should have bought a phasal transporter. Maybe I still can. There we go. Next turn. Still units to move, of course. Not sure if they're going to let that Dragoon get away, taking a lot of damage. So many production choices, it's ridiculous. Let's send this phasal transporter to just behind Pembella. And now we can go through all these production choices quickly. And we'll develop a virtue. Minus 40% science penalty from number of cities for new technologies. Not sure how much that's going to help, but we'll get that. Keep moving some Dragoons down after these ones are moved on. Do I want to move this True Lev Destroyer forwards? I guess I do. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Phasal transport that to Serek as well. Move these ones on. And we are currently walking the path to victory. All Australians being incredibly stubborn. Why can't they just die?
The easiest way to win the game is to write the rules.
Well, thanks for telling me that now, but protogenics is complete.
I dream of a day when our mortal form can stand beneath the skies of any planet, without fear or apology.
And level 10 Supremacy reached. So let's now hit the settlement of Kesempatan with the True Lev Destroyer. Please say we can take it over with all these units. It's going to take one more turn. Or is it? Yes, it is. How annoying. Kind of building mine stems everywhere now. And we can upgrade the CNDR to a true CNDR or an evolved CNDR. 50% when fortified, or 30% when in own territory. Kind of want the prime CNDR, don't we? So I'm just going to ignore that. And do we have to choose a research? Yes, we do. Let's go for hypercomputing. Upgrade available. Let's just ignore that. How do we ignore it? Ignore. There we go. Quest decision. Plus 10% city health from Progenitor Gardens, or plus 5% city science. I think we'll get the science. Oh, let's just choose one of these. Why not? And this Dragoon can head into Heba and phasal transport to Serek. Actually, I can phasal transport to Pembella now, of course. Why didn't I do that? I'm such an idiot. That's why I set it up. And that's all done. Pretty much. Got a new Dragoon here. And another one coming up as well. And there's no chance for the Australians now. So here goes the Australians' valiant attempt to remain alive. They're even trying to escape with a colonist. We're going to hit Kesampatan with the True Lev Destroyer, take it over with the Dragoon, and the Australians are destroyed.
Those who lose hope are truly lost.
I hope you are pleased with yourself. All we wanted was to be left alone. Well, you were for the majority of the game, but I'm sorry. We had to go for ultimate victory. Every nation in the world other than ourselves is destroyed. Look at that. Green everywhere. Just check the minimap in the top right and you'll see exactly how much of the land we have dominated. There are a few patches that we could fill up with our own settlements, but I am not going to do that. Not going to spend any more time on this campaign. That took a lot longer than I expected to finish that off, mainly due to the stubborn Australians. So this is a super extended episode, but it is the last of the Brazilian campaign. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching me take over the entire world. I've certainly enjoyed it. This is going to be the last Civilization campaign for a little while until any expansions. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next series. Goodbye.